Showtime. Motion denied.
Motion denied?
Denied.
You mean world record for the most motions denied in a single court case?
Has anyone called the Guinness?
Well, actually,
Yes.
I looked it up, and I wanted to see if Deuce has actually won something since he's been denied and everything else. And unfortunately, there is no public record of the most denials ever in any court case. Although, if there was, I'm pretty sure he would already have won it.
Yeah, you'll see a dude on there and just with an awkward nose.
Yeah.
Tears falling down the face.
The oddest thing is he's actually not from Florida. He's not a Florida man, even though he acts like a Florida man.
Mm-hmm. Unhinged, for sure.
Extremely unhinged, mentally unstable. And other lawyers are actually wanting to pull out because of his mentally instability. Mm-hmm. And that has been communicated with other individuals, who's then communicated with us. And so
so Silverman didn't want to communicate with him.
Now
another lawyer
doesn't want it. Just
and is
insane.
Is quitting.
You know, with everything going on in Otter Creek, which there are things going on in Otter Creek. One of the craziest things going on in Otter Creek, and we've shared this, is Lynette's name on the ballot for the upcoming election.
That is not a typo, folks.
No, that is not. I mean, well, they did misspell her name. It's L-I-E. L-I-E.
Well, remember, this is the same woman that told Levy County Sheriff and Judge Grudge that she's paralyzed to her property and she can't even leave her property. But here she is, putting herself out there to run for a council seat.
Again!
Interesting, isn't it?
You know what? She's not a Florida man. She grew up in California.
Fleesa's a Florida man, though.
Oh, yeah. Fleesa is a Florida man. As a matter of fact, I think it only appropriate to sing a little song about the Florida man.
Yes.
I'll sing you a song. It's a song about a creek where the Florida man roams. There's Don the Con and Russell Meeks where the Florida man roams. Oh, you'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. No one believes that it's true. We came in 2020, corruption aplenty. Please don't stalk us here too.
That's how Deuce found us.
The sus is playing his game where the Florida man roams. He's trading water to his own shame where the Florida man roams. I said you'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. No one believes that it's due. Don't take a drink out of the sink. It's safe for just a drive-through. All of Town Hall keeps calling the law where the Florida man roams. I'm tired and sick of it all where the Florida man roams. I said you'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. No one home in Ohio. With wind in our sails, we hit the trails. Now we're surrounded by psychos. Don the Con, he pulled us all where the Florida man roams. We thought he was fighting for us in Town Hall where the Florida man roams.
We got duped.
You'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. No, then we'll drink and we'll feast, have no care in the least, and then have a team for baseball. We've in love with this place where the Florida man roams. Even if we get heat in our palms or our face, where the Florida man roams. Well, you'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. They got a long way to go. Fighting the man and what the hell stands, but man, they put on a show. I said, you'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. No one believes that it's true.
Oh, it's true.
We came in 2020, corruption aplenty. Please don't stalk us here too. Please don't too. Wow. You want the microphone?
No.
No?
I'm okay.
Just one more chorus. You ready?
Okay.
And it goes, you'll never believe it, man. You gotta see it, man. No one believes that it's true.
They really don't.
Came in 2020, corruption aplenty. Please don't stalk us here too. Please don't stalk us here too.
Don't do it.
Please don't stalk us here too.
Do not.
Deuce, that means you. Please don't stalk us here.
Give it up for Jeremy and the team. I feel like lion screaming at the child. Oh my God, when is she not screaming at that poor child?
Good point. When is she not screaming at that poor child?
Oh my goodness. But her attorney says we're making this all up.
Oh,
it's on a 911 call. All the evidence is on a 911
Please
call.
don't stalk us here too. Wow, what a week in Otter Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, what a week in Otter Creek. And we got a ton to go over tonight.
Yes.
But before we do, George, what are we doing tonight?
We have been announcing that we're giving away tonight on our Whatnot auction. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, I've pinned the comment with the link in the comment section. We're giving away $1,500.
We're doing what now?
Gift cards, y'all. $1,500.
We can do that?
Yes. And it's happening tonight.
Wow.
Tonight.
Of all places and all times.
Yes. And you know what that means? If you follow our YouTube channel and you follow us on Whatnot, Deanna and I started this Blame Jeremy series where every month it's a new reason to blame Jeremy.
I bet Deuce is going to blame me for his motions being denied.
For the month of March, if you can't find Gainesville, just blame Jeremy, y'all.
Yeah, if you can't find Gainesville.
See, It says it right there on the hard hat. Just blame Jeremy. That's available in our Buy It Now shop right now on Whatnot. That comes with the March and the April calendar for only $20, you guys. $20. And if you're new to Whatnot and you haven't made a purchase yet and you use our invite link, you'll automatically get a $15 credit and you can apply it towards some of the stuff that we currently have in our Buy It Now store.
$1,500. But before we get into what's been going on in the court cases, and we're talking cases, we're not talking case,
plural
cases. Mm-hmm. Before we get into that, we're going to get into a little bit of mail. We got to get mail. We haven't gotten into the mail the past few weeks. There's been so much to cover, and I promised Dan Davis, thank you so much. I promised we would get into it, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it right now, and then we're going to dig deep into what is going on in these court cases. Deuce's double denial. You know what?
In less than 15 minutes.
Yes, without a doubt. All right.
That's got to be a record in itself right now.
Well, I was going to say, even though there's not an official record for the most denials in a court case, he definitely has the record for 2 denials in under 10 minutes. That's a record.
Like 15 minutes, though.
Yeah, he could do it faster. Yes. He could do it. You know what? Upset the judge even more. You know, while you're at it, upset the judge even more.
How long does it take to double click?
I don't know. Kasha probably knows. If you can't find Gainesville, bless your heart. All right. We're going to start digging into mail here.
This came directly from Amazon from our friend Michelle Hopper. Says, hi, Jeremy and George. I thought these would look good in the condos. Hope you like them.
I like them already. Look. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Oh, starfish. This is perfect. We're saving starfish.
While you're getting the starfish, the goat, greatest of all time, the goat comes with a note, says, just a little something to remind you of me when I'm not there. Jessica, the new goat. She didn't even hand it to me. Her sister Jenny did, which was pretty funny. Wow.
This next one came directly from Amazon. And the note says, for our nerdy nerd loving friends, we adore you all from the Twisted Sisters, Jenny and Jessica Kruger.
Are those nerds?
Yes!
Whoa! That's why Jessica's been telling us we have to open the mail. She's like, would you please get to the
my
mail?
Goodness. It's an entire case of notes.
Maybe we'll auction those off tonight on Whatnot. No, I don't
want to share.
All right, George and Jeremy, can you show these? George and Jeremy, hope you like the first items that you have gotten from us. So here's a couple more that I now also enclose $5 for legal fees. Have a good week. Stay warm. Bill and Nicole. Bill and Nicole, thank you so much. We actually have been working on one of the units most of this week, and so for members, first tier, second tier, third tier, you probably have seen some of those things that we've been doing this week in the condos. So lots of things going on. Appreciate it very much. So, oh man, I'm loving this already. Holy cow! Look at this. Look at this. Sand dollars, scallops, starfish.
Oh, those are cute.
And we've got, let's see, who's it from? There is a note. It says, Jeremy, do you like me? Check yes or no. Yes, I do. All right. Hope that you can use these items in your condos. And I was going through some of my stuff. I found these, and I thought that of you guys. They should be great addition. They really are. So this is from Bill Miller, a.k.a. Bill Miller 741. Nice. And Nicole Rogers. Thank you so much.
That's so sweet.
Those will go probably there this week.
All right. This package is from Aaron Tastemill from New Jersey.
Oh,
here's the box that it came in. This is actually for you, Jeremy.
Well, this is from Gina and probably for you too.
Look.
All right.
It says Star of Fame presented to Jeremy Hale's commission for the award of Best YouTube Debunker. This definitely needs to be up there on display.
Without a doubt. Enjoy your gift. This is from Gina, Security Gina. And what is it? It's a box full of giant fleas.
Oh my God. Suspended license.
It's a flea attack. It's a flea attack. They have no license.
Suspended
my goodness. They have not paid their rent. And I think they've been doing the sugar booger. Oh no. These fleas are out of control. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gina. This
one is from Grace Lindstrom, but it says do not read on air. So we will read this off air. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait. I think I'm supposed to do this. Please don't stalk us here, too.
All right. This came directly from Amazon, and it's a T-shirt.
Thank you, Victor. Deborah, congratulations.
But let me read it first to make sure it's appropriate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is appropriate, and it's a 3X, so this is definitely for you.
It's called Karma, and it's pronounced
Help me, please.
Oh, I love it already.
Thank you.
I love it already. I wouldn't doubt it's probably Tammy. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Okay to read on live. Can read on live. Boy, there's a lot to read here. Jeremy and George just wanted to check if you found your Christmas gifts from me. They were sent with a box of Christmas in the Creek. George's was in the mini. I promise you, we absolutely did.
Oh,
that's from Sandy.
Yes, I do remember that. We were at Hale's headquarters when we opened it.
This one, there's 3 notes. This one we can't read on live. This one we can, and this one. You know what? We got a lot of mail. We're going to read them afterwards.
Yes.
But check that out.
Ooh.
Check that out.
Reusable bag, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. I bet you this is all for Christmas in the Creek next year.
Yeah.
I bet you that is for Christmas. I bet you this is not. This is probably for George, if I had to guess.
Balls contain raincoats. The other things are clotheslines. If you don't have.
Silence is golden. Duct tape is silver. Nice. Jeremy, you won't lose this. Also has sausage protection.
What is it?
It's a knife.
A little chainsaw?
It's a knife on a clip. Gina, thank you so much. Gina wants us to sell those. Should we sell those tonight? Whoa! Starburst conversation hearts.
I mean, I guess we could do buy it now.
Sweetheart hearts.
We'd have to do it real quick.
Wow, we could save them for next week. Sonic 3.
Okay. We'll save it.
Lollipops.
We'll save it for next time, Gina.
Oh my goodness, Sandy. There's so much good stuff in here. Thank you so much, Sandy. And we will read the notes incomplete off screen probably tomorrow.
All right, I got a beautiful card.
Because we got a crazy auction coming up.
It looks handmade. It says, for my friends. And then you got to slide it down. Oh my God.
Oh, it's handmade.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 35:6. And then it says, George and Jeremy, I pray the Lord surrounds you both in his loving arms. May he give you all that you have need of each morning. Put your hope in him for the cares for you, Rosemary Rankin. Thank you so much, Rosemary.
And George just forgot the semicolon. She knows it's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6.
Oh, did I get it wrong?
You said 35, but you just missed the semicolon. Dear G, that'd be me, and J,
that would be me.
That'd be you. It says, hope this finds you well. I'm aware of the long hours, hard work you both do. Condominium ownership is a magnificent goal, and I'm sure you'll be just as successful as you are in all your other ventures. Should you receive the ship's wheel by now? So this package. Oh, did we get a ship's wheel?
Yes, it's outside of 3.
Oh, I hung it. I already hung it. I hung it in condo number 3.
He hung it immediately, Tom.
It looks beautiful.
He knew exactly where it was going. It looks pretty awesome.
I'm sorry. Lots has been going on.
Did I take a picture? I think I took a picture, Tom. Should I
Humans,
show them?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Okay.
Humans bow down. Look at this. These are I Still Dream About You. These are books on tape. And CDs. Truth or what? What? Oh, man, that's like every day in Otter Creek. All kinds of fun things here. And let's see what else it says. And oh yeah, wait, there's something in the bag here.
I thought I took a picture. I don't see it.
Something in the bag here. Well, there's the bear with the ship wheel right there.
Aw, that's cute.
Ship ahoy! Thank you, Debbie, for the super chat. Ship ahoy!
I don't know. I'll find it, Tom, and I'll show you. It's pretty awesome.
Okay. George has more. I have more.
This one came directly from Amazon, and
while she's opening it, this is from Allie. Hi, what the hell? Sorry, I haven't sent you mail in a while. Allie, we always love getting your mail. And now I'm sending you this letter. I hope you're both doing very good. I'm sorry that you both have to go through what you both are going through. From Allie. Allie, thank you so much. You are such a sweetheart. And I want you to know, Allie, the alligator on the ranch property that we named after you, Allie, she's doing very well. She was very active yesterday, all day yesterday. I was checking up on her all day yesterday, and she was very active.
Oh, my gosh. Look what Kim sent. Kim Henline.
Whoa!
Look how beautiful. It's a glass conch.
Is that a shell thing?
Yeah. It's definitely a shell thing, and it's beautiful.
It's Kim. The good kind of shell thing.
Thank you, Kim. And then she also, the note says maybe for 1B, Kim. And then
actually, 1B would be perfect for that.
Ceramic coasters. Oh my gosh, these are perfect.
I bet they're starfishes. You know, not fake starfishes.
Look how cute.
From Rug Addicts on YouTube.
So cute.
Real
Thank you so much,
starfishes.
Kim.
Real starfishes.
These are going to be perfect.
All right, this is from Oatmeal.
Oh,
all the way from Texas. We already know it's from Oatmeal. And Oatmeal sent,
Oatmeal.
My goodness, Oatmeal sent foreign monies. Check that out.
Oh,
check that out.
Display.
Wow. Oatmeal sent $1 million and $5 million. She says, hola. I wasn't sure if you had any costs.
Costa Rica.
Oh.
She went to Costa Rica.
Sorry, the monkeys.
Recently.
I'm sorry. I really can't read.
The finger monkeys.
But the monkeys it just stopped at cost. And I didn't know I can pull the monkeys. Costa Rica money in your collection. So I bought you back some bills and change. And love the Oatmeal.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Danielle.
And if anybody knows Danielle Oatmeal, she's a sweetheart.
Yes.
And
you may have met her at half meal time.
So many of you are. And she is, she knows we like foreign monies.
Yes.
Yes.
And oatmeal cookies.
Wait,
all right. So this came directly from
okay.
Amazon, and it says it's from Jerry in California. It says, "Shh, George, don't tell Jeremy you got another fart machine."
He doesn't know.
You mean those aren't real farts?
No.
They sure smell like it when she's next to me. Like seriously, smells like it. From Fran, all the way in Illinois. Can you show these?
Yes.
Read? Jeremy, I had these comics for 30 years. Don't know if you're familiar with
Oh
the
my
Death of Superman.
goodness.
It was published in 1930 something. It's a big deal at the time, and everybody rushed to get the comics. I managed to get a copy, even though it wasn't in the comics. So keep it, sell it, whatever works best for you. I love watching you and George.
Sweet.
She's beautiful. Oh, by the way, I turned 78 this December and would love to be added to your adopted grandma's list. Wishing you both all the best. Fran,
yes.
I just adopted you as my grandma. You didn't adopt me as your grandkid. I adopted you as my grandma. You can't get out now, Fran. Thank you so much.
The next one is for Dr. Crystal in the G.I. Joe Surgery Center from Jenny and Jessica Kruger. Oh my gosh, these are like little tools for all the GI Joes that we found in the Crystal River unit.
Dr.
For
Crystal.
Dr. Crystal.
Oh my gosh, she's having so much
Thank
fun with
you.
the lab coat and patches and
So
all
many
kinds
big
of things.
ideas, and it's coming soon.
All right, this
Oh my
is
gosh,
from
I already
Roman
know.
Noodles.
I already know.
It's
The
Roman
way
Noodles.
it's decorated, show them
It's
how the box is decorated.
Listen, you know when Roman Noodles sends you something,
Minus her address, just show the stickers.
you know when Roman Noodles sends you something, like she
she takes
above
the time.
and beyond. Like
Yes.
she spoils us big time. Says Happy Valentine's Day.
Aw.
And it's an otter.
Oh,
I'm telling you, she thinks of everything. She really does. Says, Dear George and Jeremy, every time I think of you, I give thanks to God. From my heart to yours, wishing you utterly wonderful Valentine's Day. Thank God for you both and the ways that you spread love and kindness to people around you. I love you, Christine Roman Noodles. XO.
Christine.
Better give me some of them hugs in person, Christine Roman Noodles. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Jessica was right. We should have opened this way earlier. Snarkhan, thank you so much.
Snarkasm sent the karma shirt.
Oh, well, I love it. Look at all of this. Ooh. Oh, wait. Hold a second.
What is that? Ooh,
That's Krabby Patties. Oh, my goodness.
Look at these beautiful mugs.
Oh, wow. Look at these macaroons.
Look how pretty.
Hey,
Oh my gosh,
macaroons.
there's hand cream. There's hand
boy.
cream inside. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
boy. I have a feeling
So cute. It's for
salted
Deanna.
caramel. I
Yum.
have a feeling none of this is going to make it
not,
through the night.
Yeah, it's not going to last very long.
Sour Bite Hearts. We got a huge auction tonight. It's probably not going to make it through the night.
No.
Not going to.
No, I'm
Roman
already
Noodles
getting
is
hungry.
such a sweetie. Thank you, Christine.
All right, this came directly from Amazon, and inside is, oh my goodness, OMG, Jeremy, more
fleas! Oh my goodness! You know what the most disgusting and horrific thing is?
From Gina.
Somebody found one of the fleas OnlyFans page. It is hideous. It is gross. It is disgusting.
She's into licking boots.
Oh my goodness! It is. By the way, from what my understanding, there's going to be a full reveal on that, and it is wow. Okay, all right. This is. Think this coffee will keep George awake. Think it's similar to the British Skull Crusher coffee from Shane Cook.
Yeah,
None other.
Shane. That's one of my favorites.
Beth Wish. Yes.
Right? Jessica tried it for the first time.
She loves it.
Dee
Shane
tried it for the first time.
Loves
my
it.
brother George introduced me to it. I'm gonna love it.
She loves it.
All right, this one. Oh my goodness! Look.
Are those mini garbage cans?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look
And the
at
note
this.
says, you can read, hi guys, you find trash cans with hand sanitizers and the mini handmade TP to go with your porta potty.
No way!
Also,
Homemade toilet paper rolls.
You'll see walruses, some to turtles, frogs, ducks, otters, all animals you can put in as your prizes, hand sanitizers. TP can go with your porta potty. Do whatever you want with them. Keep up with the good fight. We are behind you all the way.
Goodness.
Chris Allen, we need to have a parade when you guys run them out of
goodness.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, Chris, that's awesome.
Chris, wow.
So fun.
Holy cow. Is this from
What's
you?
inside the garbage?
Hand
Inside the garbage?
sanitizer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Listen, the Pelicans are going crazy this weekend, and I love Pelicans.
That's perfect.
This is definitely going to one. This is going to one.
Yes.
It says, thank you for sharing your love of Cedar Key with all of us. Pelicans are in. Jessica. This is definitely from
Which Jessica? You?
Oh my goodness. She's
Oh
been
my
trying to
gosh,
get us
she's
to
like
open
showering
mail
us.
for 2 weekends. Now I know why.
That is
right there.
Perfect.
That's absolutely.
Actually for the show.
That's
That was
oh well, it's going to the condos for sure. It's going there for sure.
Did we open
Wow.
it? There's still more.
Oh yeah, there's still more.
Okay.
There's still more.
This
Wow.
box,
Oh, this
this
one's
box is a big old box. This one is from George Mitchell. Oh, George is one of our mods.
Whoa! All right. While you're doing your box, I'm going to show my box because I got a ton of shoes. I
Okay.
just don't know who they're from yet.
There's a note in here. It says George and Jeremy. And inside the note, it says, Jeremy and George, sorry that this gifts are late. I hope that you enjoy them. From George Mitchell. Oh my goodness.
George.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Florida man.
He needs a refill.
I need a refill.
Look,
That's
SpongeBob.
cool. Trivial Pursuit
Trivial
SpongeBob.
Pursuit.
I bet
Oh
you
my
this is
gosh,
from-
look, I don't have one of these. It's an Elvis Nutcracker. How cool.
Okay,
A
let's
bunch
see.
of Elvis stickers. So cool. I got an Elvis wind chime. So cool. Where's Elvis book? Super cool.
I bet you this is from.
I want to say there's more to.
Oh, this is
what-
from Debbie
would-
Lynn
Would
Cyrus.
Debbie Lynn?
I'm
Ooh.
reading upside down. Hold a second. Debbie Lynn Cyrus from Florida. Wow. I was like, oh boy, this has got to be from the same person in your box.
All right, there. No,
Thank you, Rick.
no.
This is amazing.
So Debbie,
I got plans.
I'm pretty sure she sent us the first round of toilets, Lowe's buckets,
Oh yes, yes,
and
yes,
the turtle
yes,
food. I
yes.
think. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, George Mitchell sent more stuff, and Elvis plate. I don't have those. I don't have these socks. Oh my goodness, he knows like what I have and what I don't have. I don't have a crossword puzzle. Oh my gosh, how cool!
Wow,
I
look
don't
at
have
all
a
this from
coloring
Debbie
book.
Lynn. Wow.
Ooh, look! Do you have a cookbook? A GPK cookbook?
Yeah, there's a GPK cookbook. I don't have it yet.
Well, now you do.
Whoa!
Now you do. Here's the 2024 calendar GPK.
Do you have this beautiful?
Some
these are
Elvis
pillow
socks?
covers. These are pillow covers.
Ooh,
Wow.
those look so comfy.
I was
Here's
gonna
the
say they're
2023
blankets.
GPK calendar.
Yeah, they make a calendar. Debbie, thank you so much. Well, I will dig through all of that. I
Look,
promise.
do you have this?
Do I? No, not that.
You do now.
Wow. That I do
You
have.
do have one of these, but it's still cool.
But
Thank you so much,
You
George.
need two. One to open to play with,
Yes,
and one to never open.
absolutely.
One to never open. That's super cool. George.
Thank you,
There's a
George.
big one behind you.
Holy cow, that's a big one.
That's from
All right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this says
This one's
auction.
also from Debbie.
This is from Debbie. It says auction donations.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Wow. Wow. Home sweet
Aw,
home.
that's
Okay.
awesome. And it's red, white, and
No
blue.
way. Look
There's
at
two
this.
of these. Two of these.
The Flintstones.
How
Do, do,
cool.
do, 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 do. No, wait, that's The Simpsons. Yabba dabba doo.
And this one says,
Holy
"That's
cow.
all, folks. Some sweats.
And this one
Let me
says,
borrow some sweats."
This one says, well, Tom and Jerry don't talk, so it doesn't say anything. That's Tom and Jerry right there. Wow.
How cool!
Holy cow, Debbie.
Debbie, you're so generous. Thank you for thinking of us.
I think
Look,
that's Puss in Boots right there. Or Puss in Feathers, one or the other. Wow.
ooh, some
and
decorative pillows.
Be
Be kind.
Be kind.
There's two of them.
Please rewind. Whoa, what is this? Kinder mats.
What are those?
Little mats for little kids.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
This whole box is just filled with goodies
M&M's.
for us to sell at the auction.
Look at that.
how cool is
M&M's.
that? Oh my
teddy
God,
bear.
that is
How
so cool.
How cool.
Wow, Debbie.
Whoa! We are doing. Wait, hold a second. I think Debbie already bought this from us. Look, that's our sticker.
Oh yes.
Debbie sent it
She
back. I was just
did.
going to say this would be great because we're having a crazy, awesome
This
Disney
was from
auction.
Sherry's collection.
And she sent it back to us to
Aw,
re-auction.
that's so sweet.
Wow.
That's so sweet.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
Thank you so much, Debbie. All right, we couldn't have done it without the Kruger girls.
Yes, thank you, ladies.
Well, we would have done it, but it would have taken us 5 hours, and we got an amazing auction tonight. So,
oh, can I show something else that's new or whatnot?
all right, let's do it.
So if you want to save a straw, right now we have a limited amount where it comes with a topper. It's a straw topper. It's a silicone topper, and it's random pull of a turtle, and you put it on top of your straw, and it covers it. So if you want to save a straw and save a turtle, this is also available in or buy it now.
That's important. That's important stuff right there.
Yes, it's a reusable stainless steel straw, and you get the little reusable topper.
So with the election coming up in, I think beginning of April is the election in Otter Creek, right?
That is correct.
How you feel about Lynette being on the ballot as she continues to claim she is not a public figure,
It makes
Even though she claims she's been on the news, in newspaper, constantly fundraising 501c3, which she has no idea what the legalities and the rules are, but she doesn't know the law in regards to even in filming, let alone anything else.
She tried to tell Levy County Sheriff
team,
about a law.
her legal team.
And he's like, no, ma'am, that's not how the law
Would that be
goes.
collaboration in a crime? Her legal team told her that would be collaboration in a crime.
How do I feel about it? It debunks her
constantly
in more ways than one.
You know,
she has said multiple times that she cannot take a job because she takes care of her medically ill, life-threatening disorder child 24/7 and can't take a job. Then she said she's disabled and can't take a job. And then she said that she can't attend meetings because she doesn't want to bring home the germs to the child because the child has this life-threatening disorder. And then she says she's a private citizen. She's not a public figure. I mean,
which is it?
What else? What else is there to talk about?
But now all of a sudden,
she's afraid to leave her property and she's paralyzed to the property. But yet here she is putting herself out there to the public.
She has no disc in her back whatsoever, which means you can't walk. And yet we've seen her walking to
we've seen her running
constantly. I mean, it's everything is a lie. Everything.
You saw her picking up Lloyd's toolboxes, which are super heavy,
and tossing them,
and just tossing it like layers of toolboxes on a shelf, just lifting it up like it's nothing.
So she can't work. She's on disability, but now all of a sudden she's constantly working at the flea market. Why now? Why not before she stalks us? Why not before she gets told no money? You're not getting money from us. Why now of all times?
Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, that's just the way her brain works.
She's got a brain?
That's what she says.
Oh, well, you know.
According to her, that's what she claims.
The fleas have some non-brain working things going on as well. For example, sharing our post and saying, hey, I wonder what the jury will think of the post about what the jury is going to think, especially since these are, number one, cut and paste, two, have nothing to do with the actual case. And do you think these posts are helping the case? Yeah, actually, I do. And as a matter of fact, you're going to find out because they're going to be shared in your federal case.
It's funny how she's saying that screenshots are cut and paste. So what's she doing? Are you cutting and pasting? And that's what you're saying? Did you cut and paste, or is that a screenshot? Because there's a difference between a screenshot and cut and paste. So if you're accusing us of what you're doing, then what are you doing? Because clearly that's not cut and paste what you did. It's called a screenshot, ma'am. It's when you get on your phone and you take a screenshot.
She did not say ma'am. She said man. For those who didn't understand, she said man. Oh,
but this is the same woman who claims she doesn't watch any of our videos, doesn't watch anything, but she stalks us at our auction. She watches every second of our videos and lives. Another person that clearly gets debunked daily.
Would not have a viewership if it wasn't for our lives. Would not be monetized if it wasn't for our lives.
The same woman who has
a polyflop.
Same person who has an entire playlist of her stalking neighbors in the villages, but no views. No views.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So yeah, I do think it's going to be very, very well taken by the jury, and you're going to find out because you're going to be the defendant in a federal case. So not a problem. Not worried, even in the slightest bit. Although you should be. All right, so we've got all that going on, and here's the other thing that is becoming extremely interesting. Okay, you've got what the Hales in all of this as we're being destroyed financially, our lives, and the whole deal. And even then, we're still giving away $1,500 tonight. Each one of these gift cards has $500. We're giving away $1,500 tonight. What are they doing? Where's $56,000? Would somebody please?
They're scamming people.
Somebody please. Oh man!
Do you need to use the straw?
Oh well, maybe Danielle Oatmeal's $5 million right there.
Oh,
maybe Gabe would like to roll that up.
Gabe knows all about that life.
Yeah, he knows about that life, and so does the polyflop. So that's pretty interesting that we are actually giving away money, and they won't share what has happened with money, and a donor wants to know. That is major felony breach of law, statutes, it's all coming down the pipeline. all coming down the pipeline. And so we're talking massive jail time for these things as well. And from a fool that can't even read, can't even enunciate simple sentences as she's under instruction of Deuce, who
Oh yeah, she's under his control.
can't even come up with a complete sentence, let alone a question in a deposition. And who I saw this week was so interesting, as people send us screenshots, that he's challenging somebody to an online debate. A guy, which I use that term very loosely, can't even formulate a full, complete sentence with another walrus who can't complete sentences either. Now, I don't doubt a full ham sandwich. I don't doubt a full turkey on Thanksgiving, if not another one. I don't doubt all the fixings and the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the butter. She can complete all that, but not a sentence. Isn't that interesting?
I mean, sometimes I struggle with words, and words can be hard.
Oh, do you struggle paying your landlords?
No, I've never been evicted,
Oh.
and I've never driven with a suspended license either.
Do you do
and
sugar
I've never been evicted 8 times.
Oh, have you?
I've never been evicted 1 time.
Do you hang out with other felons?
No,
Is that your MO?
no.
Oh, you don't. Oh, man, that's.
I mean, technically, we did until we found out that he was, because we
And then we
didn't
were
know.
out. Yeah,
right.
we
Once
were
we
out.
found out that this person
and
was
found
a
out what's
felon,
really going on. It's
that's
not a
when we-
sanctuary. It's a breeding ground to sell skins.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It is not a sanctuary.
we were
It's
lied to.
saving animals.
Mhm.
It's a breeding ground to sell skins. That's what it is.
Yeah. So,
So-
once we found all that, that's when we decided to disassociate.
And isn't it interesting? Everything I say is going to happen literally happens. I say there's going to be another case. This is going to happen. They don't stop. I mean, we've given every opportunity for people to stop. Every opportunity for people to stop. There is no more grace. There is no more chances. There are no more opportunities. They dug their hole. They're in the hole. And what are they doing in their hole now? They are deleting video evidence. Now, for those who don't understand, that's spoilage of evidence within a court case. So now they're going to be guilty of trying to delete all evidence.
Oh, look, Grandma
And-
Jerry.
oh, there's Grandma Jerry. We
Oh.
love her. She's such a sweetheart. So they're deleting all the evidence
Mhm.
while they're claiming
wait,
they're
wait.
innocent.
Let's
They're
back up.
innocent.
Not only are they dirty deleting, but they're getting rid of an entire cell phone. Entire cell phones.
And computers,
Yes.
laptops.
It's funny how
Mm.
all of them all of a sudden have
They're
new,
innocent. They're
new
innocent,
cell
though, right?
phones.
They're innocent.
Mhm.
They go on and claim innocent, innocent, we're innocent, we're innocent, we're innocent. And yet they're dirty deleting everything as if we don't have it anyway.
Oh.
Even
And they're avoiding depositions. Why
Oh.
would you dodge your deposition when you're supposed to be a witness for your friend? This is your friend, your PR, you're the PR for this person.
voice.
Why not share that person's truth, because they're standing in the truth, right? Why would you dodge a deposition?
And while they're trying to tell the planet, all few people who actually watch, that they're innocent, they're so innocent, their freedoms are being taken away, we're the voice of freedom. Except, isn't that interesting that they are now crying that their freedoms are being taken away in a federal lawsuit, which, by the way, they broke the law. But these are the same people who were so happy and applauding when Judge Grudge took away my freedoms. My freedom to drive by and up and down my own road to access all my property, to get home, to stay off of a major highway where people die every single year.
Yes.
And I know Lynette and Crook are
Emphasis
dangerous.
on public road, from the ranch property to the schoolhouse property.
Taking away my right to bear arms to protect myself and those that I love, whether it be my family, whether it be a significant other, whether it be employees, whether it be anybody, friends. Taking away my right to bear arms, taking away my right, my freedom of free speech. And let me be very clear, your freedom of free speech, it ends when it goes into illegal defamation, which is not true. So let's think about some of the things that have been said about me that are going to be in this federal court. They have said things such as, I'm racist. Isn't that interesting? So we've heard that Jeremy Hales is this, that, and the other thing. He doesn't like certain ethnicities. He doesn't like certain cultures. And yet, here I am next to somebody who isn't white, which, by the way, I don't smell color. So I just want to be clear on that. I am colorblind. And so let's see. Wait, isn't Deanna? Wait, I think she's older than me and Cuban? Hold a second. Hold up, wait a minute. Put a little common sense in it. Oh, wait, that's right. Patience, who's half black as well. Oh, that's right. Kaylin, who's half black as well, who's still part of our team.
Eric. Dr. Crystal.
Dr. Crystal, who is 100% black. Eric, who's 100% black. Brian, who
Brian was part
50.
He was part.
Okay,
black.
Brian was fit. You know,
Grandma Gail.
Oh my goodness, I love Grandma Gail. My goodness. Oh,
Lolo Destiny.
I mean, I could just go on and on.
David
and on.
was here to volunteer. Their cousins were here to volunteer.
The point is, I don't smell color. Now,
we don't
I say
discriminate
that as a joke. Okay, I don't see color. I'm colorblind. Now,
you
I
don't hear color either.
I don't mean that as a joke. I mean, I look at a person's heart. If you're an ugly, horrific person, I don't care what the exterior looks like. You could be the most beautiful, any color, any ethnicity, any race whatsoever. You're still ugly.
If you have an ugly, dark heart, yes.
Now, if you have a sweet, beautiful heart, I still don't care what you look like on the outside. You are so beautiful. Now, here's the kicker. God has created us all in his image. All. We are all part of his image, and therefore we should celebrate that in his image. And so I don't discriminate towards anybody for anything whatsoever. I could care less. As a matter of fact, one of the things I love as I've been all over the world is learning new cultures, learning new, every culture has their own cliches, their own traditions, their own. I enjoy that. I actually enjoy that. As a matter of fact, I went to Bible college and seminary. Now, for anybody to claim something as stupid as, oh my goodness, Jeremy doesn't like Jewish people.
That's laughable.
How ridiculous
That's
and dumb
so
is
laughable.
that? Okay.
Like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel looking for something.
Okay, so
looking for something.
They've said that I'm anti-ethnicity, and I would assume
we never even knew what Bruce looked like. We just
That's true.
One of our
I didn't even
viewers,
think about
actually,
that.
one of our viewers came up with the name, and we took it and ran with it. Then we saw what he looks like
That's true.
after
We
the
never
name came
even
in.
knew.
Then we didn't find out
Still
that
funny.
what he was. We didn't know what ethnic background he was. We didn't even know that he was Jewish until months later.
Oh, I'll tell you what he is. Stupid dumb.
Yes.
That's what he is. Okay.
So the name came because it rhymed with his name. It has nothing to do with him being Jewish.
The Khan.
But nice try though.
I wonder what ethnicity.
Nice
Don
try
is.
though. And you know who it is that keeps taking that and trying to run with it, that you are
Somebody who's
anti
actually
whatever.
made anti-Semitic
Isn't it
remarks.
someone named Michael Vomit or something like that?
Yes,
Last name Vomit.
Who even knows?
And then Paint
Fools.
Chips
They
is
wish
trying to take
wish
it and
they
run
were
with
relevant.
it.
They wish they were relevant. They wish they had a following. They wish people would view, and they can't get views without talking about us. And even then, they still can't get views because people are so repulsed by them.
Yes.
All right. So they said that I'm anti-cultural. All right. They've also said, one has even gone on to say that he has a video of me beating her up, and if you pay $50 for his membership, he's going to release it. And still to this day, nobody has seen anything.
Because it doesn't exist.
Wow.
Another individual with 0 brain cells.
Do you understand that's fraud? That is a federal, that's fraud. That person is fraudulently getting your money from you, claiming he's going to release something that doesn't exist, taking your money. That's fraud. You understand how many people have a lawsuit against this individual? Because he made money off of stating that it existed when it doesn't exist. And he's going to lose everything. He will lose everything. Okay, let's see. What else have they said? They've said that. What else have they said? All right, I'm racist. They said I'm beating you. They said, help me. I mean, the insanity of it all.
That you're a PDF file.
Oh, yep. They've said that as well. They said that as well. Coming from Lynette, from the signs, and then another individual taking and running with it, and then another and another and another and another. But it all stems from Lynette.
Well, wasn't the one dude who called you a PDF file sending inappropriate pictures to a young boy?
Yes, and we have all that evidence, and it will be in court. And so here's the thing. He is also a runk, and he is a rug addict. When he would fall asleep, his ex-girlfriend would take his finger, put it on his phone, and she has everything. Everything. Now, there's also been, hey, Jeremy, do you want me to release this yet? Do you want me to talk about it? No. wait for court. I want you to stay out of this. You'll be the key witness in court with all the evidence. And so when I say something, there's evidence. I have the evidence. I have the evidence. It will be in court. And so an individual stating something, and yet he's sending things to a 13-year-old boy. That's a little.
Very concerning.
We have the evidence from his own phone. Okay, so let's see. What else is there? Oh, that's right. That I got fired from my previous employment because I stole from them. That's beyond hilarious, considering I was their top donor, and I would always give my salary straight back to them, which everything would be in the books. And that is going to be fleshed out in court as well, trying to state that I somehow was stealing when I was actually their top donor. So that will all be fleshed out in court. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So these are the fools that are claiming they are in the right. They are innocent while they're deleting all the defamatory videos and claiming that Lynette and Crook are innocent while they're deleting all defamatory videos, which in itself is incriminating upon them because their spoilage in the court case, they're not going to win. They're not going. And this is the craziest part. We have everything. We have everything, even stupid Dave, who went on live with David, the donor, and then immediately privatized the video. How stupid can you be? You think we're not recording it? You think there's somebody not recording every video, every live, every short that these fools put out? And the only one smart enough to this point to shut up is a lawyer in Michigan that knows he's in something really deep. The only one smart enough to shut up. Okay, so they're crying, my freedom has been taken, as they're breaking the law, but they were applauding the judge when my freedoms were taken, my freedom of speech, which, by the way, I've never defamed. And I hope you understand, when you claim something when you say something, if it's true, it's not defamation. These people are saying untrue things about me to destroy my income, my relationships, my life. When I share things with you, I have the proof. All right. So that being said, as they're trying to destroy my income, we actually have hired our professional to do the full assessment of how they've destroyed my income and how much it's going to be over the years for the federal case. Now, all of that information has been provided to the professional, and frankly, I have a lot of it right here on my phone. And oh, by the way, as I was talking about the one lawyer who's finally shut up, he's not by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, you forgot to send me those before we went live so that we can show it on the screen.
He's not by any stretch of the imagination going to be found not guilty. As he says here, in the Walrus's chat, I saw a picture of Germ planting the signs himself.
Right. All the way from Michigan, right?
Yeah, all the way from Michigan. By the way, the same individual that went and stalked my home in Ohio and did a video.
Him and his wife.
Yep. You think there's going to be an issue? There's going to be a massive issue for them. Massive issue for them. So some of the things that what I'm going to do, some of the issues that our expert has actually received is I'm not going to show you full numbers. I'm going to show you percentages. All right. So YouTube gives us everything. Here's a decrease right here, 61% less in the previous 365 days. Do you understand 61% less? Let's say it's $100,000, 61% less. That's $61,000. Now let's say it's $1 million. That's $610,000. Now multiply that by 10 years. That's $6 million plus dollars. Now multiply it by 20. By the way, they're not liable for what they're hurting now.
Jay.
They're liable for what they're doing the long term of my businesses. We're talking numbers these fools can't even comprehend. They have no idea what my income is. They have no idea what my expenses are. But what I can prove is a complete and total decrease because of their defamation. And they are going to be shocked because they can't even comprehend or wrap their head around these numbers that are coming for them. Now, there's just one number right there. Now, I want to say this because I say this all the time. If I make $1 million, and I very plainly will share with you, I easily make $1 million a year. Okay. And I'm not bragging. I'm not being arrogant. And I will share with you, I make well over $1 million a year. I'm just picking $1 million. When I make $1 million and I have expenses of $1 million, how much money do I actually make? Just because I'm saying I make $1 million and you're going, oh my goodness, you made $1 million and my expenses are $1 million. How much money did I make? Zero. Now, if I make $1 million and then they decrease my income by their defamation by 61%, now I just lost $610,000 a year, but my expenses are still the same and now I can't pay my bills. You understand that? So you can make $30,000 a year and your expenses could be $20,000 a year and you are pocketing $10,000. Do you understand? You make more money than I do. Just because I have a high income, I have very high expenses and it washes all out where I don't get a paycheck. So they are affecting the overall income, but the expenses are the same. But now they've grown because now we're at $267,500 towards legal fees. So the expenses have grown with on top of the other expenses. So we've had to come up with other ways to generate income, such as the condos, the B&Bs, which we will share with you. And so we're trying to frantically figure out other ways to generate income as they've destroyed our income with the defamation. Now that makes them very proud. Very foolish for them to go online and talk about it when they're in a federal case because of it. Very, very foolish. Okay. So they claim they're innocent. They claim Lynette and Crook are innocent, and yet they're still deleting everything. Now, I got a big question for you, George. Lynette is scheduled for deposition. Now, this is funny because I announced this not too long ago, and the walruses claimed, it's lies, it's lies. By the way, if they lie to you about the small things, don't you think they're lying to you about the big things?
And if they've been debunked multiple times.
Lynette is scheduled for a deposition this week.
They lose all their credit. They've lost all their credibility.
Does she say her mom died or didn't die? Or does she actually show? And by the way, for those who are wondering, you're like, oh, it's on a Zoom link. No, it's on a Zoom link for Scott Stark, who is going to face disciplinary action and sanctions as well, as will Deuce for many, many, many more things. Many more things. But so you've got Stark, who will be on Zoom. It will be recorded. It's 100% being recorded. She will be at the Levy County Courthouse. It will be recorded. Stark will be there in Zoom. And the Zoom camera will be on her as well, and it will be recorded. There is no way anybody is going to allow her or Crook to do a deposition without it being recorded to use that in court. So does she show? Does she show?
Well, first, when is it scheduled?
I believe March 6th.
Which is Thursday. This upcoming Thursday.
Yes.
Will she show?
Will she show? We know she won't be in line for food at the children's table because that's all day on Monday. But she's also been going out to Cedar Key to get food.
That's on Wednesdays.
It's Wednesday. So we do know she has Thursday open. There's no flea market that day.
No flea market.
Well,
it depends on whether she is under the control of Deuce. It depends. Is she under the control of Deuce and she's going to go with his ridiculous advice, which he's been bad counsel for her from day one?
Oh boy, he's gotten Stupid Dave in a massive issue right now.
At this point, there's a 50-50 chance that she'll show up.
Okay, so
because according to her, she has no one to watch the baby and she doesn't feel comfortable leaving Crook with the baby, but yet she leaves the baby with him in the Jeep for hours upon hours upon hours. She doesn't trust him to change the diaper. She doesn't trust him with this and that, but then we'll do it. You see her leaving the child with him for hours in the Jeep in the parking lot of the courthouse.
So isn't that interesting that she's doing that? And yet at the same time, Shara releases a video today. And let me be
very disturbing.
Very, very, very clear. Okay. I want to be so ridiculously clear. Number one, Shara has apologized. And there has been grace given towards Shara and forgiveness.
Because she was lied to from the start.
Okay. So she was manipulated. She was a victim of all the lies as well.
But let's lay the foundation for those who don't know who Shara is. Shara is an investigative journalist that Lynette brought on to cover her story and to be her voice. So Shara will not be pursued in court from myself or George. I want to be very, very clear on that. Very clear on that. Shara has been forgiven. Shara has been
given grace. Shara was a victim of all of these lies. And Shara is now sharing truth, and she has a ton of it. To the point of Lynette stating this. The sad thing is karma, as much as I want to get her, and she's talking about Jamster, get her back now. And I do. And I can't tell you how bad I do. God will do it. I'm going to ask God to remove her children from her. Lynette is trying yet again to get children removed from Jamster. Now, isn't that interesting?
Jamie is supposed to be the godmother of the child with the life-threatening disorder.
I think that is so disturbing when Jamie is literally telling Shara that here in today's Shara's video, and you can check this out on Shara Michelle's channel. A couple days before all this, she told me that the child said John touched her. John touched her. And
are we surprised about that?
And Lynette's trying to get Jamie's kids taken away from her. This is the fool. This is the fool that is living on the property who then responds to Lizzie Faley. You better hope I don't have the herpes. That would mean Martha, meaning George, has it because when you're not around, she services me.
Disgusting.
Huh.
That's so disgusting.
These are the fools that paint chips and Deuce and all these, the donor, and how in the world could anybody give any money towards these fools, these freaks, these insane, mentally unhinged, unstable, never should have a child anywhere near them, freaks and fools.
We're blurry right now.
And we're still blurry. And let me try one more time. Focus, focus, focus. Slow, slow, slow. This is what I want to say to all the donors out there. Slow your roll. Come on. I mean, what else do you need? You've seen motion after motion denied. By the way, he's going to continue to get motions denied. He's going to continue to upset judges. And he himself is being sued in federal court now. He's going to lose everything. You know what? Here's the one thing I do think that he wanted notoriety. He wanted fame. Here's what he's most famous for right now. Getting 2 denied motions in under 10 minutes in a federal court case that he should have never even gotten himself involved in. That is his claim to fame to his kids, and which I find interesting that he hasn't been denied by a woman. You know, I actually, here's the thing I was going to say, George. This is the first time he probably has ever had double Ds. I'm just throwing that out there. I think this is the first time he's ever seen double Ds.
Yeah.
He probably took those double denials and went.
The confusing part is he's asking attorneys to join this case. Why isn't Stark one of those attorneys joining this case in the federal
Stark want anything to do with them anymore? Why doesn't the Ohio lawyer want anything to do with them anymore?
We haven't told them which lawyer quit.
So
can I have your phone? Because I'm going to go. I'll see you guys on Whatnot. I got to go set up.
So I'm going to share with you right now in regards. How many minute warning?
2 minutes.
2 minute warning? Man, you're killing me. I got to tell them. So the Ohio, remember, we're giving away $1,500 tonight.
See you guys on Whatnot.
The Ohio lawyer that represented Crook and Lynette, after further communication with Deuce, has very clearly communicated with other individuals that he is mentally insane. He is crazy. And we're talking about Deuce. Not to mention, I haven't heard anything said about Lynette or Crook. The only thing I've heard and been told through second party communication from who he said it to is that he is crazy. He is mentally insane and they don't want anything to do with him. Who would? Everybody who has anything to do with him right now is in a lawsuit in federal court. Win or lose, they still are going to lose. You understand that, right? Win or lose, they're still going to lose. You're losing peace. And why is it that we moved to a place in Levy County and our entire lives are upheaved and chaos that has followed us, that exists here? And all we want to do is be left We don't mind when you come and visit if it's pre-scheduled. We do mind if you show up and you sit up at a gate, or if you are trying to get a peek, or if you're trying to, can I see them? There's an appropriateness when you can and when you can't. If you book a condo and you're in a B&B, that's appropriate. You're in the area. If you just show up, or if you keep emailing, Jeremy, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Just because you email and you want it doesn't mean you're going to get it. It doesn't mean you're going to get a response either. There's an appropriateness. It's not appropriate to stalk an individual somewhere. It's not appropriate to then stalk a case and then try and force yourself into it to become the lawyer, which is the biggest joke I've ever seen. It's not appropriate to give bad advice to other individuals. It's not appropriate to ambulance chase, which we now have more evidence of Deuce ambulance chasing. That being said, we're going live on Whatnot right now. If you check out the pinned comment, which is right there in the video, you can download our Whatnot. You're going to download the app, use our link. You're going to get free $15 if you never made a purchase on Whatnot before. We have tons of items that you can purchase tonight, either at auction or in our Buy It Now. We've got lots of things, gold, silver, all kinds of toys, all kinds of treasures, and you'll be in the running to win $1,500. Yes, we're giving away $1,500. The way we're going to do it tonight, we have 3 $500 gift cards. We're going to give 3 away. You'll be in the running for the first one, the second one, the third one. Join us over on Whatnot right now. And as you do, I just want to remind you, stay weird, my friends. Stay weird.